Hello guys, welcome to another episode, and in this episode we will be doing some prefabs. So we're going to be adding prefabs to our game. So yeah, I fixed some errors that we had. I've added a vent here so that you can go through when crouching and you will be able to hide in there. So yeah, we're also going to be doing a crouching script today. So we're going to be doing two main things today. We're going to be adding the prefabs and also adding a new script, which will be crouching. So I fixed up some errors. The walls got thinner because they were a bit fat. So yeah, if I show you guys, the wallpaper was also changed. So I've changed the wallpaper. So far I can't actually crouch. So yeah, and I'll get that fixed when we program the thing. And yeah, everything looks good. So yeah, you won't be able to see the ground when you drop. That's because this is plain. So yeah. All right then. Okay. So that's almost done. So if we go to Window, Asset Store, and you actually look for some stuff that you might be adding to your okay, so you're going to be looking for the prefabs you want to add. The good thing is to have your planner out, so that we know which room is which, and so that you know what to put in it. So we're going to be working on a storage room, so I've actually got a texture for that, so I'm going to be adding like some certain boxes in which people will be able to hide behind them, beside them, anything. And yeah, the hiding room, I don't know what I'm gonna add into that, but I might be adding some rubbish, like I don't know, I'll see. The bedroom will be adding beds and other stuff, you guys know. So basically what you have in your room. Yeah, you guys probably, the best thing to do is when you're making a game, you should basically be adding something that you really want, so like your future house that you want. Okay, so if we go to tap in storage, let's see what comes up. Just inform you must be logged in. It's free to sign up as well, so do so. Okay, so we will be looking for some stuff. We're not going to be paying nothing. If there is nothing for free, then the best thing to do is go on the internet and find some textures from there, or some models. Make sure you ask for permission before doing so.
Are you for serious?
Okay, so there's nothing for free here, so the best thing to do is close that down. And right, so storage, right? So it's like right here. So I'm gonna import another texture that I have, which is the boxes. So this one. And what I'm going to do is actually go to game object. Actually, before we do so, what I suggest doing, creating an empty and rename it to prefabs. When done so, right click the prefabs and go to 3D object and create a cube. Where is it now? Okay, so it's right there for some reason, I don't know why. Let's just try it again. Okay, so where is it? Okay, I've lost it again, there we go. Create empty cube. Where is it? It's still there, what the hell? Okay, oh well, never mind. Okay, so if we resize it once again, even though we have so much resizing to do, but yeah, if we resize it, just make sure it's correct scale. Just make sure it's not like bad or something. Actually, they're too small. There we go. If we put that texture on it, it should look pretty cool. So to be honest, it's right beneath the ground. So yeah, just do it like that. Then just copy and just keep pasting it around, so you know what to do. So I'll just leave like a little space here so people can actually hide in, and actually just drag that right over here. right above it, so that's on top of it. Then you will see the space, just move it up, make sure it don't go through the walls because it will look ugly and we don't want that. Just make sure you also do rename these cubes to boxes so that you know what is what, right? Because when you're working in the game, you want to know what is what instead of like looking for everything. Okay, so this is gonna be like a maze. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just do it like a maze. Okay. Copy paste. Make sure you don't have any errors with it. Because if you do and it messes up your game, don't blame me. Even though I'm doing this tutorial, but still. Right. Copy paste, just keep doing it so that you know what to do. So I'm just doing it random, to be honest. Because like, this is just like a storage room, so you don't actually need to make it perfect. But it's good to have it laid out pretty cool. Okay, copy paste. Let's just do it like about here once again. One more right here. Then people can just, oh no, 1 and 2. Put it like right here. Okay. Alright, we might, yep, I think we do have some errors. Not errors, but like the texture thing. Which is actually quite annoying, I have to say. Okay, you see. Alright, we've got to get rid of that one, get rid of that one. So, there we go. But it don't really matter on the top because like we're gonna have the roof over it, so yeah, to be honest, it don't really matter. So if we lay it out pretty cool, then that means you have a good opportunity of actually finding glitches. So you don't want to find any glitches in your own game, do you? You want to patch all the glitches. Or maybe like you want to have a glitch for yourself that no one else knows about, and like, yeah, basically no one else knows about, and you're the only person that knows about it, and you'll be camping up there.
I don't want to have that.
So that people don't, oh crap.
Oh crap, I know, oh crap, because I'm too
So that people don't, oh god. So that people don't actually end up finding you. I believe this might be good, let's try it out. Just to inform you, we will not be spawning there. So yeah, we can add here, even though these textures up here taken. I do apologize for the language, but I'll get these textures fixed. So yeah, if it's too dark, you can turn on your torch, and then like hide around. Yeah, you can just hide here. We might just leave the textures how they are because they're actually make no difference, but we might fix it for the next update, right? Alright. So the storage room looks pretty cool. People can go through, and that's good. We might actually get rid of this one so that people actually can go through here as well. And get rid of that. Okay. Alright, this looks pretty cool, right? And then just get these two covered up here. And then copy once more, cover it up here. Okay. What we'll do is just get these moved around here to get this blocked off. Yeah, and that's a better place, so people can just go around like that. hide around there, go through it, hide there, hide there. Anyway, so yeah, that is pretty cool. And I like it. So here we're gonna have the vent so that they can just come in there and actually hide. So I don't know what we're gonna add in it. This is just a hiding room, so I might just, I don't know. I'll see. Now we gotta go back to the yeah, we gotta go back to the asset store and get some good bedroom stuff. Hopefully they do have like beds or shelves for free, because if they do, then this will be epic and you guys will see how good you can make a bedroom. But as I said, when making a game, you basically look for the open stuff. So any open space you want to actually, oh god, you want to fill out. So if that ever happens to you guys with Asset Store on Unity, make sure you save your work and then just turn it off and come back into it. So my Unity is on my other screen, so there we go. Okay, so when reloaded, go back to Window and Asset Store, in which it should be opened up. In which it should open up. Okay, so we're just gonna wait for a bit for it to load up. When done so, we'll go and download some good prefabs. Okay, so there we go. If we go to search store and tap in bedroom, let's see what pops up. So we've got a bed for free. So I'll see with that in a minute. Hope they're a sleeping bed. We might just use this bed, right? Because it looks pretty cool as well, and it has like, yeah. I just use this one because it has 2 lamps as well, in which we will be able to actually add lights to. If you guys don't know how to do it, watch this video and you will find out. Yeah, just keep watching the video. Okay, anything else that we might need for our bedroom?
Yeah, your face.
Nothing else here, to be honest. So we're gonna type in shelf and let's see what pops up when this imports. Okay, so we're gonna have to go to.
Your face.
We're gonna have to create a new folder called prefabs, in which everything that we import will be gone in there. Any prefab files. So this will take a while, depending on how big the file is. If it's short, then it will take a couple of seconds, but if it's massive or big, it will take a couple of minutes, even hours. So yeah, depending on how much you download and import.
Well, I want to download 50,000 gigabytes. How long would that take?
Alright, so there we go. It's imported. If we go back to assets, not asset store, but here, it is like right here. And if we go to create new folder, oh god, make sure you name it prefabs, so that you know what is what, right? This is why we're making these files, so that we know which is which. We are also going to be doing multiplayer later on, but we're not going to start doing it yet. We'll probably be doing it when the whole game is finished, and the multiplayer will be the end. Okay, alright, so then let's go back to our asset store, right? And go and search for some shelves. I believe this is how you spell it. If not, nah, I do apologize. Oh, right, we've got a metal shelf here. Yeah, why don't we use this for like the hiding room, right? Because it looks pretty cool. So I'll still download it. So I'll still download and import it because it makes no difference. And book the shelf. Okay, import. It will take a while once again, so we're gonna have to wait. Alright, there we go. That was pretty fast. Okay, we're gonna make sure it's actually gone in there. Metal shelf. Is it in here? Yes, it is. Okay, that's good. Alright, so anything else that we might need or find useful? Oh my god. Actually, there's nothing for free. Nothing else. Alright, I do apologize for that if you heard that, but it wasn't me. It wasn't me. So yeah. Okay, if we type in Alright, if we type in what's it called? Desk. Let's try desk. Drawers. Oh, okay. We will need this definitely, right? So that was useful. Let's just go back while this is downloading. Oh, that was pretty fast as well. And it hopefully imports pretty fast. Yes, it does. Okay, drawers, prefabs right into here, man. Alright, if we go back, which I think it froze, I don't know. No, it hasn't. That's good. Okay. No, desk terminal. Shall we? Let's see. Yeah, I believe we will just use this for the wood, for like the little room around in the middle, because this looks like this should be part of it. And as we've got a shelf with it, then why not add a whole complete, right? Okay, let's go back as it's imported. Terminal. Yeah, let's look for computer. Let's see what comes up with computer. We'll also look for a TV and sofas, and then hopefully that will be done for the bedroom. Big computer. No, we will not need that, right? I don't like this field laptop. It looks pretty big as well. CCTV cameras. We might need this somewhere. I don't know. $5, yeah. So I'll see. Mic control. I don't even know what this is. Let me just read about it. I'll be back with you guys as soon as I write about it. Alright, I am back. Don't worry about that. It was nothing important. Alright. Alright. Anything fun that we might need? No. I don't think there's anything free. Okay. If not, then it's tough luck. Okay then. I don't believe there's anything else. Nope, there's nothing else, but if we type in sofa actually, you should get a massive pack with chairs and sofas, which is pretty useful. So it's right here, chairs and sofas pack. So I'll get this in a minute. Right. It's worth it as well because it's for free, so I suggest downloading it. Okay then. Anything else that we might need before downloading that pack? Yes, no. Okay, I believe not. So if we download it and actually, oh, it's already downloaded, so let's just import it. So we had basically 17 prefabs, which are useful for whatever you're making, for the game you're making, because like sofas are good for living rooms, bedrooms, and other stuff, right? So yeah, I'll just wait for this to import, and I'll see you guys back in a minute. Alright, so it was imported, and we're gonna also look for a table. Let's see what comes up with a table. I believe we might have yeah, we have. We went to the home. No, we haven't. Okay, that's good. Okay, just because we've got this done, let's go. We actually might need this for that little room next to the storage, so that hiding room. Because I believe this would be useful if it's wooden, because that looks pretty scary and dirty as well. So like, yeah, let's just download it and import it. Okay, just wait for it to import and actually get it down. Alright. Okay then. I believe that there's nothing else except for this one. Yeah, we're gonna use it. Because that looks pretty cool. It saves me time putting chairs around, and it looks pretty cool as well. So yeah, I believe we do have to actually put chairs around. I don't know, but hopefully we don't. But as I can see the picture that we probably do. So still, at least we've got a good good chairs and good table as well. If we have that, then it makes no difference. Okay, then import. When we import the files, we will have to drag them into prefabs once again, even though we haven't done so for the previous pack. And yeah, the previous pack. Alright then, when this imports, hopefully we'll just minimize this. Even though we can't minimize this, what I'd always do is just drag it so that it won't tell me offline, drag it right there. So now what we're going to do is drag this wooden chair and table, chairs and sofas pack, and furniture pack 1-3. So we're going to just drag these into prefabs so that we know where everything is. Okay, bed. Okay, I think it froze once again, which is really irritating. Nope, it has not. Alright, bed. You serious? Is this for serious? Okay, wow. Alright then. 1, 1, and 1. I believe this should be good. Not really, I don't... 2. 2, 2. I think it should be good on that side actually. If we rotate everything by 180. Yep, there we go. 180. Drag it right up there. And actually right there as well. Okay. Now the textures, and actually I don't know. Wait, is this going straight through the map or what? Because I believe... Yes, it is. I was wondering what's wrong with it. Right, so I knew something wasn't right here. So, like, yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to rescale it back to 1, 1, and 1. Okay, that's great then. Alright then, that's good. Alright, I don't know what's... Okay, oh god, what am I doing? Okay, I believe I've done something wrong. Right, I think we might be able to get this fixed by going to material... Nope. I believe that this might be good, I don't know. Pillow. Pillow 2. Oh god, what the hell am I doing? Pillow. I actually have no idea what's going on. I believe this wood is actually good, great. This wood looks great, to be honest. I'm actually going to use this wood. I love it for some reason. It makes my game look much better. So we just put this everywhere. I don't know. It looks nice though. Alright, there we go. That looks way, I think, depending on whenever we get everything sorted out, like, you see this, all this space here, and all that space there, we're gonna have to figure out how to get that, sorted out. So, yeah, I don't know how to get the textures on here, though. I believe that bed materials, there we go. Bed skin. Lump. Nightstand. Pillow 1. Pillow 2. Pillow 3. Okay then. And bed sheet. I believe that's it. Yeah, that is. No, I think this is the yeah, there we go. That's much nicer. Right then. Okay then. Right. That looks pretty nice actually. Alright, I love it. Right now, if we find our light, which is like right here, and if we go to game object and light and point light, and you actually drag it like right here. Oh god, where are you? Like right here, like right on top of the lamp. I mean point, yeah, that was right. Wow, okay. God, I can't. Alright. Light, point light, if it's like right here. Alright, so if we rotate that, oh no, we can't. Right, I believe this is a bit too bright. Alright then. That looks pretty cool. That looks better. And if we go to about, look for like orange, yeah, like about there, and copy that, and no, yep, wait, somehow it isn't working. Alright then. Copy and paste. Okay, copy and paste once again. Copy and paste, there we go. If we press play and go to this room. Right, there we go. When we go to that room, you should realize that. Alright, never mind about that. You should realize that you're right. Oh no, you're not. That's good. Never mind what I was saying. You should realize that it looks nice, right? And that's what we want. We want this room to look nice. Now, what we need is to actually go back to prefabs and actually draw us. Wow. I'm not going to go on that scene. Forget it. Never mind. Furniture. If we go to prefabs, you should see this table here. So I'm actually going to put the table about. I'll just place the table like right here. Right, so I was wrong. I have to put the chairs anyways. So don't save my time. At least it does actually. Let's see. Let's say it does, cause yeah. If we rotate that by 180, it will be like that. So we're just gonna push it like right towards the wall, make sure it's not going through the wall. And then, yeah, about that. We just want to make sure that we can't walk through it. If we add a component, mesh collider, and same thing on the chairs, that means player won't be able to go through. So mesh collider, and then plate. Oops, plate. Let's see if we can go through. The speed of the player is actually slow, so we'll get that. We're going to get that fixed as well whenever we're programming the crouching. So yeah, we can go out the map, I think. But as I said, walls will be bigger as well, so we're going to get the walls bigger. And hopefully that will make it look good. So where's my planner? My planner is right here, so the bedroom. We will also add prefabs. What else should we add? Yeah, prefabs, bed, chairs and sofas. If you go back to prefabs, you will see all these good sofas. There's more in there if you want. They look pretty nice as well. I like glasswood, networking. To be honest, I'm just gonna rotate this by 180. So there we go, and also get these actually put in the middle. So they're like that, away from the bed as well. And we will go back to prefabs, wooden store. Yeah, we're just gonna resize it, so we're just gonna use this as a small table, right?
Come on, I don't you want me to go, I don't care what you know.
Right, I believe we can go through them, so I'm gonna add a mesh collider, add a mesh collider, and also add a mesh collider, so that we are unable to go through them. Let's see if it worked. If not, then I think we're gonna have to add a box collider. But box collider means that you can't walk through that area, which is actually quite annoying, I have to say. So there we go, we can't go through. So this is what we're going to have to move the sofas back a bit so that we can walk through the middle. So if we go back, so drag that back about there. Also drag this back about there. Let's try it now, because we want it to be perfect so that we can walk through them, right? I believe I'm going to have to move this player from spawning here because it's quite annoying. I do admit, it is annoying. So if it's ever dark, you can always turn on your flashlight. So yeah, your torch, which is good. Okay, right then. So what we also need is, let's see if there's anything else here that we might need. Prefabs. Relax. Wood store now. Alright, we're gonna have to download a let's type in Office, to be honest. I wonder if there's anything to do with Office.
I don't want this, but you can't have this. You have to have this. Okay, so let's go this.
Alright then, I'll pause the video here when it finds anything and now resume it. So yeah. Okay, so it found us stuff, but I wonder if there's anything cool. Office printer, no, we won't need that one. We've got an office chest, there's no point of that. Alright then.
Save G. Holy shit.
I believe that there's nothing that we might need. There's nothing for free here, is there? Except for that, but we don't need that.
Bye. It was nice seeing you.
Alright then. just go on to 3D models and look for environments, and just do click on price, so that makes it from free to the cost. So it gives you pretty good models as well. So let's just look through if there's anything fun or anything that we might need.
Yeah, there is something that I want.
Okay, so to be honest, there was nothing that we might need, so yeah, everything else is from dollars, so like, yeah. Okay then, right, what we will need to do at this point then, is go onto a new site called, if we go, okay, where is it? Okay, so if we go onto a new site called 3ds Max, I apologize for the mistakes. No, I think it's the wrong thing here. 3D models. Tap in 3D models and go on to TFDM. When done so, you've got everything for free that you might need, such as lawn and cab, which is actually quite fun, especially if you're making a British game. So why not use it? Alright, so now what you want to type in is exactly computer. Let's see if it gives you anything smart. So look, it gave us a PC desk, but I'll just use this one. Make sure the file is at least 3ds or actually FBX. Then you can download it. Wait for it to download 19 seconds. When you download it, it will take you to, okay, just wait for it to download. I do apologize for my phone vibrating, if you heard it, I don't know. Alright, office desk, make sure you take copy all of these textures at first, and then go back to your main Unity, and then go back to assets, textures, wherever they are. Here they are, and then just drag the textures right into here. It will take a while to import, depending on the size of the textures. I don't know if it's even imported or not. No, I believe not, because I haven't even extracted the folder. Alright, let's try extracting it now. Just do on my other screen so it's faster, and I don't have to waste any time. Alright, so there we go, it's extracted. Let me just get rid of some files that we don't need. Alright, so it's only textures, let's see. Here they are, it actually imports, that's great. Alright, if we go back to assets, and actually go to prefabs, just drag that in there, and done. So here we are. Even though the desk looks pretty massive, we just rescale it. Right, this is quite long, to be honest, because we can't rescale the whole thing, so we're gonna have to do parts by parts, but we can also delete some stuff that aren't actually useful. No, goddammit, that was lucky. Alright, we will need these as well. So, oh god damn it. If we move this back to here where it was, let's see. Alright, it still goes through, so we rescale it again, like right into there. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it looks pretty cool, right? You know, it still looks quite massive. I have to say, it still does. So basically what I'm going to do is, because it's this one, nope, it's this whole desk, so I'll just do it from there to there and just rescale it like that. I should have think of that before we've done anything else. And then just drag that, like, where? Right to this corner, right? So that looks pretty cool, and that you can add around. I know. I believe that this whole box was meant to go like right there. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. Actually, no. I hope if we do crouch, we'll be able to hide in there. So I'll just leave it how it is, because it looks pretty cool. Because we've got, if we go back to chairs, prefabs, we've got an office chair right here, so that looks pretty cool as well. And now what we need is a computer, so let's check it out if it has any computers. Prefabs, no it don't actually. So if we go back to the internet, back to the website, let's just go back for this. And if we look, let's try out a supercomputer. What's this? Let's see. Okay, this looks pretty cool, so I'll just download this in case and put it like somewhere else. And then computer monitor, actually no, I don't want that. Actually I might need it. So I just download it. Download it as well. I believe that will be good.
It doesn't really matter who you are since.
Okay, I just paused the video so that it downloads pretty faster. So once again, I'll delete all the rest files that we just exported out of the screen. And okay, actually don't know. Let's try this one out. Did it open? No, we did not. Let's just drag down to that one as well. Alright then. Computer, so we're just gonna actually drag both of these folders. So there we go. Prefabs, right, so that everything is in the same position.
Yeah, dude. Stop.
Okay, let's just wait for it to import. It does take time, unfortunately. What's this? Right, I have not turned this on, have I? Oh well, I'll just pause the video here so that I can turn off certain stuff that we don't need. Okay, so I believe it was imported. So the computer, oh wow, okay, that's quite massive to be honest. Alright, we're gonna have to rescale that. Where is it? Monitor. Let's just open up these. And then cylinder. Okay, let's just drag that up, so alright, that's quite alright, there we go. I believe that should be fine. And now what we need is to rotate this by 180. Also drag this like right here. Rotate by 180. Alright, so let's just rotate by another 90. Okay, I don't know what's wrong with this. I don't even know what that is. Okay then, I think I've messed something up, but alright, never mind. Let's rotate that. And then we'll just need this like right here. Just rescale this once more so that it fits perfectly about there. Okay, it looks quite stupid because it's actually in the air. So if we just get this like okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. That's perfect. So the bedroom looks pretty it looks pretty empty still. So we're gonna get some stuff figured out in the space that's left over. Alright, so actually what I might do is go back to prefabs and actually nope. Wow. Okay, there we go. Wait, what's this? What? Oh crap, that's quite big to be honest. I believe, yeah, that's what we want. We rotate that. And then just place it like right here. Let's find the textures for it. Alright, where are the textures now? Because that's definitely not the head texture, is it? Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go, that looks pretty sick. Oh, that looks pretty sick, I have to say. Alright, let's just drag that up. Okay, there we go. That looks pretty sick. Even though the laptops are they standing on something? Oh yeah, they are. I was gonna say. So let's try it out. Go into that bedroom. Let's see how empty it looks. If it doesn't look empty, then we'll just leave it like that. I will need something in that corner there, something in this corner, and yeah, then we're done. Let's see if we can walk through. Yes, we can. So we're gonna get this fixed. If we can walk through this, yes, we can. So what we're gonna do is click on this and then add mesh collider. Let's see if this helps anything, to be honest, because I am really unsure. So alright, there we go, it's actually working. Okay, so what I've added before pausing the video, after pausing the video I mean, is added the mesh collider to these stuff here. So yeah, alright, so what we need is two more things, I don't know what. One here, something that will take up this space and something that will take up that space. Alright, so we're gonna have to take up that little space and this space here. So what we're gonna need actually for this is go back to the site, because the site has anything you need. Alright, if we try out, what should we look for? Let's look for draw. So there we go, you see, it has basically everything you need to take up the space. But make sure it doesn't have any copyrights on it, because then you'll be in big trouble. So yeah, make sure you read everything before downloading it.